guys, welcome back to my channel and thank you so much for joining me again today. Sorry if the lighting is not very good. It's a very overcast day in London. I'm waiting for some lights to arrive off Amazon. Don't forget to subscribe to my channel as always, little reminder, and click the bell button so you'll get a good notification of when my next video is going to pop up. So today we're going to talk about physical exfoliation or face scrubs, which you might be able to tell from my YouTube name, my Instagram name. I love a face scrub. I've looked into for years like how I can kind of like resurface my skin and how I can like improve my complexion, improve like the texture of my skin, because I'm quite, you know, got quite a few acne scars, and the thing that I found one of the most useful, and the thing that I found on the internet was the Dr. Lancer polish method. And Dr. Lancer is like a huge advocate for exfoliation, as well as like Trini Woodall. Like, go check it out. Like, I love her videos. She's amazing. She inspired me to like get into skincare and start a YouTube channel and different things. But they both really believe that physical exfoliation or having a good face mask, which they do daily, and sometimes I do use a face scrub daily, is the best way to help like resurface your skin. So, you know, you can use your acid toners and your acid chemical exfoliants, which I do and I love, but for like a quicker, more like radiant skin that you can get in like a few minutes, like that, face scrubs is something that's going to be the most helpful. And like a few things which I find that it really does help with is like reducing my congestion, so I can really get in and scrub away all these congested areas that I get, like especially around my nose, I guess, some around my lip line, your T-zone. So like that's going to help like minimize congestion, minimize acne breakouts. It also helps like in an instant, rather than like a chemical exfoliant might take like 12 hours or overnight to help like resurface your skin. I feel like the two work very well, because you could use a chemical exfoliant to help slowly eat away them dead skin cells, but like once they're dead and they've lifted and they've like softened the skin in that sense, you want something to like lift that off, to take off that layer of dead or dry skin. And that I feel is like what a face scrub can do like in an instant. So it's really going to help lift them dead skin cells off your skin and your dry skin cells, and it's going to help like give your skin like a more radiant base, which I feel then like when I'm going to go on to like the next step of my skincare routine, if I'm going to invest like a lot of money in a moisturizer or a chemical exfoliant or a serum, like I want it to be on the most clearest, non-congested, non-oily. I don't want any sort of barriers for that serum to like penetrate my skin and to do like what it's designed to do, and all the properties that you know you spent that 50 quid for, that 60 quid for, or whatever. So by cleansing your face really well and exfoliating your face really well, you're gonna get a good base then for the next start of your skincare routine to actually work as most effectively as it can. So that might have been a little bit of a ramble. I hope that like I explained things well, but you know, that's why I love a face scrub. So I've got a few of my favorite here ones to show you. I think there's one which I would have loved to show you which I don't have. So I've got 5 or 6 I think to show you. They all come in different price ranges. As always, I'm going to start with the cheapest. So the one that I have here, and I know that a few people when I put this on my budget skincare routine said that they didn't like it. They said that, oh my god, it ruined my skin. If anything like does irritate your skin, obviously don't use it. We all have different like sensitive levels in our skin. Like my skin's very robust, it can take quite harsh physical exfoliants, but if you have more sensitive skin, like choose some products which are more gentle. Maybe the particle sizes are a lot smaller, they're less abrasive, or they're put into a cream or an oil or something like that, so you know they're going to soften the particles. So this is the St. Ives blemish control. I love this one. It's £3, it's so cheap, it's 150 mils, it'll last you so long. It's got no microbead particles in there, like none of the scrubs that I do have, so I know they were banned a little while ago. You also can have, like, it has on the back like an exfoliation factor, so they have extended their range now. So this is one for like a high exfoliation. It is quite gritty, but they now do ones which are not, like, they're much more gentle. I think they have like a mandarin one and a pomegranate one, and I've looked at them and they're extremely fine, and they're like set in like a lovely milk. So maybe if this is too much for you, like the original apricot scrub, then maybe one of the other more finer ones would be good for you, and it's also really cheap, so it might be in your budget as well. So this is what it looks like. It is really gritty, but it's set in like a lovely cream, which I love. So, you know, it does soften that exfoliation, but it still makes it as effective. The little particles which do exfoliate your skin is from like apricot shells, so they've grinded them up, so it's all very natural. I really like it. It's cheap and cheerful. It's £3. It does the job. You know, some of these ones I've got are 60 quid. You don't need to spend 60 quid on an exfoliator, like if it's not in your budget. I would prefer to invest that money in maybe like a serum or like a really nice moisturizer rather than a scrub, but I still did anyway, because I love to spend a bit of money on skincare. So the next one that we have, I've already spoke about this one before. I really like it. This is from Evolve Organic Beauty. This is a raw cacao and coconut radiant glow mask. So you can use this as a mask, but you can use it as a scrub. So if you want to leave it on as a mask, then great, but you can literally just use it as a scrub because it's quite gritty. But also this would be very good for sensitive skin because the particles are very fine. And they are set in like a lovely sweet almond oil as well, which is really rich in like magnesium, rich in vitamin C, rich in like omega oils, and the coconut shells, like that's the exfoliation powder in there. So it's extremely fine, be really good for sensitive skin. It's not going to irritate you too much. It's not going to scratch your skin where maybe this is a bit more abrasive. This is far more gentle. This little tub here I think is like £12, and they also do like a big jar as well, so you can go and try this out and see if you like it before you go and invest in a full size. And what I really like about Evolve Beauty is that they say exactly how much is natural. So this is 100% natural, and they also say that this is 96% organic. So they're very transparent with the ingredient list. They tell you exactly what's in it, what's natural, what's vegan, what's organic. And yeah, some people like really like that element of skincare. And this smells like amazing. It's got some vanilla oil in there as well, and it smells of like the most rich, amazing chocolate bar. Like, it's just, I think I got some on my nose, but it's lovely. Like, I really like this product. I tend to use it as a mask, and then when you wash it off, then you've got like the scrub element, but you could just use it as a scrub if you wanted to. So then the next one that we have, you might not be able to see this because I took some photos of this in the sea, so there's it's taken half of the label off, but this is from Clockface Beauty. This is a pink Himalayan and Jupiter face scrub, and it's also got some sage in there as well. I love this, and my friends love this as well. Like, you can tell, like, I've used quite a lot. I'm nearly at the bottom now. This exfoliant is made from like so pink Himalayan salt, like I said, and I've got my notes written over there, and it also has like jojoba seed beads in there, so that's the exfoliating part of it, but it's set in like a lovely avocado and mango butter as well. So you have like really good exfoliation with this, but I find that like it's really moisturizing as well. I do have to use a cleanser to take off like the residue from the oil afterwards, but if you've got very dry skin and you want to like have like really good exfoliants, but you don't want to like irritate your skin even more or leave it even more dry, I think this would be perfect because it's set in like a lovely oil. So you're going to take away those dead skin cells, but you're not going to dry and strip and irritate your skin even more. So it's really lovely. It smells gorgeous. It smells like really like kind of like berry like and really refreshing. And this lasts you like such a long time. I think this is £34 for like a huge jar. Can't see the mils because I think 120 mils, and it's 100% organic and natural as well. And then the next one that we've got, I can never say the name of this brand, but this is their refining facial polish. So I'll just show this here. You can use it as a mask or you can use this as a scrub. I do both. I leave them on as a mask, and then when I go to wash the mask off, I then like really rub it in and have like the good exfoliation from that element of it. This is made from like the Hungarian mud moor, so their products are really rich in like calcium and magnesium, which is really, really good for the skin, and it turns into this really lovely like light green mask. And the exfoliating particles in this are extremely fine as well, so it'd be really, really perfect for sensitive skin as well. And the green element, they've got like marine algae in here, which is really good for brightening and toning the skin. Then while that has like the little particles in there, which gives you the exfoliation as well. So I really love this. Rich in magnesium and calcium, like I said. The algae will brighten and tone the skin, and then you get like the exfoliation part from like marine algae. So it's really natural. My skin loves this. It really is like brighter and toner once I've used this. It's really nice. I buy the miniature size one. I think this was £9, like really cheap. So go check this out. They do like the miniatures in Selfridges, and they do them also in Space and Case. So it's a good little try tester before you go and invest in like the full size product. And then the next one that we have, I feel like I've talked about this now 3 times because my camera keeps on cutting out. So this is MGC Derma, and this is the microdermabrasion scrub. I really like this scrub. It is like the closest thing I think in a jar that what you can get to microdermabrasion, which I've had in clinics. It's really nice. What I like about this is the less product you use, the more effective the exfoliation is, so it lasts you a long time. As you can tell, I love this. Like I've used nearly all of it. Is extremely fine. So this is perfect for someone who's got sensitive skin or someone who wants to exfoliate on the regular. So I could use this twice a day, every day for a week, and I don't feel like my skin has been like too exfoliated or too stripped, but because it's that gentle, but it is really effective. So it comes in like a lovely little cream. You can just rub it on here, and this is extremely fine, but it does like lift off those micro dead skin cells, and it does give you a like polished, you know, more refined radiant skin. It does lift off like all the rubbish basically. It's really nice, and obviously the more you work it, the more you can really feel them particles, but I don't even think you can see them, like they're so tiny. The only thing about this, I love the product, like I really love the product itself. I think it's really good, but it's €67, which is a lot of money. I think like for a jar like this, that's a lot, that's quite expensive. And I know this brand really does like have this ethos about, they take like an extract from like cannabis, and they said like they can make a stem cell and it's going to help like collagen and yada. But I don't buy into that, if I'm truly honest. So you can have like stem cells in a jar, I don't know. And this cannabis extract thing, like I don't know, I just don't really buy into it, but I like the product. So I think if they could kind of fix the pricing of this, like I don't know whether the stem cell thing is kind of like what's bumping up the price. I think if they could sell this, for example, for like 30 quid, this would be, or like £25, this would be so much more affordable because it does last a long time. But I think like €67 is quite a lot of money. And I'll compare it to the next product because, you know, like this is 50 mils on a little jar, and this is €67. This is expensive. This is the Dr. Lancer, the polish method. This was £80, but this has lasted me for 1.5 years, and I use this quite a lot as well. So this one is like the Rolls Royce to me in exfoliation. I love this scrub so much. I would love one day to go to Dr. Lancer's clinic, but it's in LA, and have like a nice facial. I know like Trini Woodall loves his products, Victoria Beckham loves his products, I think Eva Longoria loves the products. Like he's so well known. I think that's not just because of like a hype, I think it's because he's good at what he does, and especially the products he makes are fantastic. He has like the polish method, so he has like a cleanse, a cleanse, an exfoliator, and something else. And he also has like really good enzyme masks as well. They're not cheap, but they're so good. And he is like, his philosophy is about exfoliation. He believes in exfoliation before you cleanse, which is what I do, because I think like my cleanse is going to be more effective if I've like taken off that layer of crap before I, you know, those dead skin cells and skin pollution and daily life and grime off your face before you cleanse. I feel like my cleanse is going to actually like work more effective, and he's the one who just can't rave and shout out enough about exfoliation, and I really do believe that it works. So enough about that. So the exfoliation itself, so this is made from quartz stones, and is also, that's probably why it's so expensive, and is also made from sodium bicarbonate, and it also, which I love, has like pumpkin and pomegranate enzymes in there, so you get the physical exfoliation part, and you also get like the enzyme action as well, so you have like a dual exfoliator with this, which I really like. It smells so fresh, like I just love it so much. It is really abrasive in a gentle way, if that makes sense. Like, they're not huge particles. They're very fine, but it is abrasive, and it does really work. Like, they call it the polish method, and after I finish using this, like, my skin feels polished. It feels so incredibly smooth, like literally like a baby's bum smooth. Like, and I feel like whatever product I use next is really gonna work as effective as it can, because my skin is clear and it's clean as it can be. Like, I just love it. Like, I gave a little bit to my friend, and she said there's kind of like glass on your face, like cut glass. I kind of see where she sees that, because it is quite abrasive, but I love it. And I think they have 2 or 3 like different types as well. They have like one for more sensitive skin, one for like normal skin, which I think this is just the plain normal polish one. So you can get it in different, you know, strengths or like abrasive levels as you want. I love it. I can't recommend it enough. It's expensive, but it'll last you like 2 years. So, you know, I think like you can invest a lot of money, but actually long term is more worthwhile. I love it. Love it. And my skin just feels so great after this. Like, so clear, so smooth, so soft. My blackheads are reduced. Like, my skin just feels super smooth. And then when I add my serum or my moisturizer next, I feel like it's just so much more effective. But so if I'm rambling on, like, I feel this has been a bit of a rambling video, because like I've had to film this about 3 different times because it keeps on cutting out. So I hope this is okay, and it wasn't too much of a shambles. I hope that you liked it. If you did, please give it a thumbs up. Write a little comment below if it's something you particularly want to see in the future, or if you have any questions about exfoliation. Yeah, thank you so much for joining me today, and don't forget to hit subscribe. And sorry if this has been a bit of a ramble. I'll have to blame my iPhone for that. Yeah, and I'll see you soon. Bye.